You know that drink you hold in your hands pretty much every morning? What if I told you it's more than just a ritual? What if it's a language? Today, we're going to explore just that, how coffee acts as this amazing tool for connection, a kind of universal dialect that can bridge cultures without a single word being spoken.
It all starts with something so simple, doesn't it? Fancy a coffee? That one little question, it's an invitation, it's a break in the day, it's a chance to actually connect with someone. And in all its different forms, this simple phrase is basically the key that unlocks conversations all over the world. Because what we're really talking about here is a language in a cup. The whole act of ordering coffee, of drinking it, it's a form of communication. It's like its own unique dialect that completely changes depending on where you are on the map. Okay, so take Italy for example. You'll probably be standing at a busy, bustling bar. You'll make your order, un espresso per favore, and you'll drink it fast. It's energetic, it's efficient, and it's just deeply part of the rhythm of daily life there. It's this little moment of fuel and focus before you get on with your day.
All right, now let's hop over to France. The phrase sounds kind of similar, un café s'il vous plaît, but the experience, it is totally different. Here, you're much more likely to sit down, to linger, to just watch the world go by. The coffee is really just an excuse to pause and truly savor the moment.
And that brings us right back to where we started, in the UK. When someone asks you, fancy a coffee, the drink itself is often beside the point. It's really less about the caffeine and way more about the company. It's just a simple, gentle way of saying, hey, let's talk. Let's share a moment together.
And that is the beautiful takeaway here. Coffee isn't just some beverage. It genuinely is a language all its own. It's got its own grammar, its own vocabulary, and it's all about expressing community and culture.
So let's expand our map a little bit. We're going to move beyond these familiar habits and take a quick global tour of cultures where coffee becomes something much, much deeper, a truly meaningful ritual. And here we've got two incredible examples. In Turkey, coffee is slow, it's rich, and it's made for deep, meaningful conversation. It's literally the centerpiece of social life. But then you go to Ethiopia, the birthplace of coffee, and the ceremony there is almost sacred. It's this powerful expression of hospitality and tradition that's been passed down for generations. But despite all of these beautiful cultural differences, there's a powerful universal thread that ties every single one of them together. Let's just call it the universal invitation. I want you to just imagine this for a second. You're traveling. You're in a cafe in a country where you don't speak a single word of the language. All you hear are unfamiliar sounds. You see unfamiliar faces. How in the world do you connect with anyone? Sometimes it's this simple. A smile, a raised cup, and this one single, universally understood word, coffee? And just like that, the barriers start to come down. It's a gesture that just says, you're welcome here. Let's share this moment. And this really gets to the heart of it all. We worry so much about getting the words right, about perfect grammar, but real human connection, it's built in these simple shared experiences. It's not about being perfectly fluent, it's about a feeling you share.
This leads to a really powerful idea. The whole journey into a coffee culture is actually a lot like learning a new language. You can't just master it all at once. You have to learn it and experience it, sip by sip.
Think about this journey, right? At first, a new language or a really strong espresso can feel intense, maybe even a little overwhelming. But you keep going, sip by sip, or word by word. You start to appreciate all the little nuances, the depth, the flavor. And then comes that breakthrough moment. You realize you're not just learning words or tasting a drink, you're stepping into a whole new world of culture and history and human connection. So let's bring all of this right back home, back to you and to your very next cup of coffee. Because after this, I have a feeling it might just feel a little bit different. So the next time you're holding that warm mug, just remember what's really inside. It's not just a liquid, it's potential. It's the story of farmers, it's the history of trade, it's a piece of culture, and it's an open invitation to a conversation just waiting to happen. So I'll leave you with this to carry into your day. As you take that first sip tomorrow morning, ask yourself, what story is waiting in this cup? And what connection are you going to create with it?